I almost ruined my friend's rehearsal dinner cooking for 60 people. And to be clear, I'm not a professional chef, nor am I a caterer. I'm just simply a home cook who enjoys to cook good food for people that I love. So if you go back to the previous video, you can see exactly what went down on day one and how massively unprepared I was. Day two, I got up super early and I was determined to get everything done before it was time to leave and drive 35 minutes to the rehearsal dinner. I started by making these roasted Brussels sprouts with candied bacon, and then immediately after finishing that, I realized I had to run to the store to get some more aluminum trays. Next, I had to get started on the mac and cheese, which first required me to boil some of the macaroni that I didn't get to last night, and then I got started on the sauce. I did this by making a simple roux, adding a little bit of milk, mixing this in gradually, and then adding some heavy cream. Next, I added some mustard powder along with a salt, pepper, and garlic blend, and then I added a ridiculous amount of cheddar cheese, slowly mixing this in, and then added some mozzarella cheese along with some Parmesan cheese. Then I poured this mixture over all the macaroni trays, mixed this in, and then added some breadcrumbs along with a little bit of this wood-fired garlic blend from Kinder's. Then I covered these up and put them away until it was time to bake them in the oven. And then for the next step, I got a large stock pot out, threw some cauliflower in there, and then started steaming them for my cauliflower puree. Once these were done, I threw each batch into the blender with a whole stick of butter and the juice from one lemon. Added some salt and pepper, of course, and blended this until it was super fine and had a very creamy consistency. Next, I needed to make an herb oil for the pork loin, which we were going to be grilling at the dinner. For some olive oil, shallots, garlic, a bunch of fresh herbs, and a little bit of crushed red pepper. I simmered this for about 15 to 20 minutes and it was done, so this was super easy. An hour before I had to leave, I started loading up most of the car. I fired up the mac and cheese in the oven, and once it was 3 o'clock, it was time to load up and head to the dinner. Got there around 3:45, greeted the host, started setting up everything, and then right around 5:30, rain hit. Luckily, people came to the rescue and brought a ton of tents that covered everyone for the whole night. The final step in this dinner was to grill all the meat. We did some pork loins, beef tenderloins, and some chicken, all of which was sous vide beforehand, so this was super clutch and it was smooth sailing from here on out. We got the food served, kept everything hot, and everybody was happy. This was a huge learning experience for me, but I had a ton of fun doing it, and I'm really happy that I got to do this for my friend. Congratulations, Gabe and Lily. I wish you all the best.